What's up, everybody? I'm playing, Pumpkin Jam, which is a Halloween-themed Doom map, and, we're gonna have a rollicking good time. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's by Snowy44, I think. We're gonna play on Hurt Me Plenty, because that's just what I usually play on, regardless of the difficulty of the map. Look at that car. That is... I can't go there. They got the fucking, they got sued by the Red Cross things. They got pills on them instead of Red Crosses, because the Red Cross decided that, hey, people should go ahead and have to pay us to put Red Crosses on stuff, even though that's been, like, you know, like, the standard, like, med kit thing for movies and shows forever. Can't shoot the pumpkin. But yeah, so, a lot of the time you'll have, alright, got a shotgun. Okay, but yeah, lately they, they were able to get away with having, the Red Cross on it for a long time. I like these wizards. I also really like... Ooh, that's a nice skybox. I like these Tesla coils. That's cool. Yeah, some werewolves. I think those are from Hexen. You may notice I'm not very good at Doom, but I try. Oop. Can't open that door. Got killed trying. I got some allergies going on. Oh, those are bats made of lasers, I think. That's cool. I got a little bit of allergies going on, so my voice isn't what I'd like it to be. But my voice is, I've got allergies going on. Like, that's just like... it's better than it was before. Like, let me let you in on a little secret for the, like... It's gotta be, like, only... fucking two of you that actually care about Egret's Quest, but like for the Egret's Mighty Quest enjoyers, my reason for having episode 2 take several months to come out wasn't that it was taking a long time to animate. It was that I have like such a severe problem with allergies that it just took me that long for feeling like doing it to line up with being able to do it. And when I did like the voice work that I had to do, my voice was still completely shot. But I did it anyway, and I gave Onyx a very heavy like vocal fry, which I'm gonna go ahead and just change. Like, next episode he won't have that voice, and the reason he won't have that voice is because my analytics say that people click off of the video at around the 1 minute mark, and that's, you know, in the general range of that's in the general range of like when Onyx shows up. So I think people just really don't like his voice, which is completely understandable, because it's like it's like like that's not an appealing voice to listen to. But I'm just, you know, it's like I'm not good at voice acting, and that's just like, you know, some like the vocal fry in that is just something I picked up from trying to do metal vocals, which I'm also not good at. I mean, I guess it depends on what counts as metal vocals, because, like, I can do, like, a decent, like, James Hetfield, but, his, you know, vocals are very unique. It's not like, it's not, you know, the same as, like, oh, metal vocals as in, like, death metal screaming. No, his stuff he's got going on is pretty unique, so, like, I can do that better than I can do, like, something resembling, like, Cannibal Corpse. But, like, I'll show you. Hey, 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 when I go down on that road, I'm pain, I'm hope, I'm suffer. Like I can kind of do that. It sounds like a Christian rock band is covering it, but I can kind of do it. But yeah, yeah, my voice acting skills are being stretched thin, because, like, I just realized that was Shrek's outhouse. But yeah, my voice acting skills are being stretched thin, because I know, like, one person that I can, that I feel like I can consistently rely on for voice work, and I don't want to be, you know, like, hey, you, one person, go ahead and do, like, 8 voices for me every time I do one of these, because, you know, that one person is busy, you know. And, like, the voice of Tabitha, the, dog lady receptionist, that's, an older friend of the family, somebody my dad dated very briefly, and then they were just friends after that. And I didn't have a problem with the voice work. What I did have a problem with is the file type, because, like, you know, you get a friend to, like, do voice work for you as a favor, and they're not like, like a voice actor or whatever. They're not like, they probably don't own a microphone. Like, what you're expecting is, hey, use the camera app on your phone to, do this for me. And what I ended up getting was, she used the voice recorder app on her phone, and voice recorder, doesn't save as, like, a regular audio file. It saves as, like, a file that, the voice recorder app is meant to read. So I had to get a, an app, or not an app, I had to, like, find online a converter that converts, this particular file type to, MP4, or not MP4, WAV. MP4 is a video file. And when I found, you know, the converter, you know, that was all well and good, except that, like, the, file, or the, so, this can't possibly be a problem with the microphone on her phone, and I know that because I have had phone calls with her, and they sounded better than this, thing that she sent me. It was mono, and when I say it was mono, I don't mean it was one audio channel that was, like, mixed in the middle. No, it was in one ear. Also very shrill, but very quiet. And just completely washed out and tinny. And, you know, like, just one of the worst sounding, like, audio samples I've heard. And it's not her fault. I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying, you know, like, it was kind of annoying, because you can, like, hear in the video that it didn't sound great. Like, I had to do the best I could with it, because, like, you know, like, she's not, an artist or whatever. She was just doing it as a favor, so I'm not gonna be like, hey, redo this. But, yeah, that was just one of those things you gotta deal with sometimes. But let that be a lesson to you. If you, hey, I can get in here and nothing happens. But let that be a lesson to you. If you, have, oh, there's a rocket. If you have any kind of, voice work you need to do, and you care what it sounds like, don't use voice recorder. Whether that be, like, in your notes app or what have you, like, there's better things, and the, best thing that comes with your phone is, just, oh, that's, okay. The best thing that comes with your phone is, a lot of misaligned textures that look like they should be something, but I also understand how hard it can be to line up textures. But yeah, you know, like, you have better things on your phone to do stuff like that with. Like, just use your camera. There are programs you can get, like, I think you can even get, like, a phone version of, This is a predicament. I think you can get a phone version of, damn. I think you can get a phone version of, Audacity, but I wouldn't recommend that unless you can get, like, a fork of Audacity that's before, I forget what update. Like, Dark Audacity is what I use. The reason I wouldn't recommend that is, something people might not know. Audacity, fairly recently, in the last year or two, was bought by a company that, it was bought by a company that, like, this is a cool map. It was bought by a company that, makes, like, decided that, the best course of action would be to, sell any and all, data from, like, recorded from your microphone, even when you don't have, like, record enabled, but just, like, if your microphone is recording, or is on, anything that your microphone picks up, they will, sell as data, which is, you know, like, kind of expected, except the thing you usually don't expect is for them to, like, explicitly, you know, give that information to law enforcement. Like, people can and probably have been, like, convicted on, evidence that their microphone picked up. And, you know, not that I'm planning on doing anything illegal, but I don't want my microphone to be able to call the cops on me. You know? It just doesn't seem like a smart thing to have in your home. So, what I've decided is that I need to save when I get to the swamp. What I've decided is that, I'm gonna just continue to use the fork of Dark Audacity, because it just doesn't seem like a smart thing to use, like, the snitching software version. It's got, like, spyware or whatever. Yeah. But, you know, if you got a phone, and you want to record, audio, and it doesn't have to sound perfect, but it has to sound like not complete dog shit, just use your, camera. This is a really cool map. I like the open air sort of format. I made something kind of like that, but I got stuck because there was, like, a thing I wanted to do with, like, teleports, and I had this issue where, there was, like, a thing where That's where I need to get, I think. But there was this thing where, like, what was it? Oh yeah, basically because I'm, like, a complete, like, Doom mapping novice, I was relying on tutorials, damn it, I was relying on tutorials, online to know, I was relying on tutorials online to actually know, how to do certain things, and one of those things was, teleports. And I wanted to do a thing where you go into different buildings by teleporting into them, kind of like Duke 3D and stuff. And, the building, well, I had made, like, a teleport where, you were supposed to, like, walk over a part of the floor that was in front of an obvious door and teleport into the building and walk back out and teleport back out. And my two-way teleport wasn't two-way. And I followed the instructions exactly and just could never get it to work. And I never figured out why I couldn't get it to work, so I just gave up on it. But my thing was similar to this. It was like, there was a, there was like a town, and there was like a, there was like a tavern in the town, and there was a temple in the town, and in the temple, if I had finished it, you would have been able to go inside of the temple, and I did make a level for the temple, and basically you walk out of the temple, and there's like this, like, blood waterfall altar that, is full of, like, well, it has, like, a bunch of enemies on it, and, all the, and all you have at the beginning is a chainsaw, so you gotta, like, kill one of the, shotgun zombies and get the shotgun, and it was, like, really difficult, and it was very, like, open air, and I had put, like, I'm gonna save here, I had put, like, like a million billion, like, pain elementals and cacodemons, and, like, just like the, Wolfenstein dogs, because in, GZ Doom, there's a, there's, like, friendly AI, and the default friendly, NPC is, a, like, Wolfenstein, German Shepherd. And, because of that, you can also just put Wolfenstein dogs in your maps, and they're a pain in the ass to deal with because they are small and they run back and forth when they're far away from you. So like naturally I put a ton of them in there, but the thing is you gotta make their health really low in order to it's gotta be way up here. Maybe I just gotta go around. But you gotta make their health really low. If you want to use them as enemies. Because, as like, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, a Halloween tree. There's a classic book, The Halloween Tree. But yeah, you gotta make the health of the dogs really low if you use them as enemies, because the health is by default set extremely high due to the fact that they're meant to back you up in a fight, and if their health wasn't set high, they would die really easily when they get hit with a stronger enemy, or even like it might be like they get out in front of you and you accidentally shoot them, you know, and obviously you don't want that, so that's why it's set as high as it is. But you can, you know, manually change an enemy's health. I had an idea one time, and that idea, which I might do eventually, I have an idea for a larger video game project that'll probably be in Godot, because the the scope of what I want to do with it sort of like outpaced the limitations of the Doom engine. I'm someone who genuinely believes that the Doom engine can be used to do any style of game. However, it can't be used to do everything that a game engine could possibly do. Even with like the newer stuff, you know, it's limited. And there was like there were a couple of like things that I wanted to do that Godot would be better suited for. I'm gonna use like the sprites that are like the sprites as like, you know, like this characters, you know, as, you know what I mean, like sprites instead of 3D models, right? As, you know, the props and the characters and stuff. But I'm gonna use like Qdo Quake Trench Broom plugin, because there's like a plugin that lets you put in like Quake maps into your GZ Doom projects, and I feel like that'll make it easier to make something that looks like Doom but is like a little more advanced. But that's besides the point. The idea I had was like, okay, so You know how pain elementals are a pain to deal with, no pun intended? Or rather, pun intended, I lied about that. Okay, so imagine that instead of shooting something easy to deal with, like Lost Souls, they shoot cacodemons. Yeah. Like, you know, the mini cacodemons that, like, you see in maps sometimes. So basically the idea is that, like, probably it would be a giant floating eyeball and it summons all of these flying giant all of these smaller flying eyeballs, and the like sort of essence of what it actually is, despite how it looks, is that the eyeball, the giant eyeball, is just a the giant eyeball is just a the giant eyeball is just a pain elemental, and the smaller eyeballs are just cacodemons. But you know, I did everything I could to not pick up the ammo before I picked up the backpack, and I still picked up the ammo before I picked up the backpack. That's cool. That's what I wanted. Talking and playing a video game at the same time will do that to you, I guess. But like, but yeah, just like imagine, you know, dealing with that. Like, you got, a thing that's just spawning all of these little bitty cacodemons for you to deal with. I really like the style of like I really like the style of having a gigantic open map with a ton of enemies in it, but good lord is it hard. Like, I don't know if it's really harder than like having, you know, tight corridors, but like the amount of, because like my thing when I was doing something like this is I would have an open area, and I would just like I would decide that, you know, this giant open area needs 18 shotgun zombies right next to each other. This is a little more spread out, but yeah. This map is obviously, you know, it's fun because, you know, the you always got, you know, like 8 different kinds of enemies to deal with at once, so it keeps you on your toes. But it also just looks gorgeous. I really like it. Ooh, that's a nice touch. Like, I knew, you know, like, you got, like, the light on the floor. I didn't realize there was a hole in the ceiling. That's fancy. Not a one of those did I hit. Let's try that. Huh. That's nice. I like that. Let's see. Yeah. I like that they make like a clown honk noise. It's very silly. Where's that werewolf? I don't remember where the werewolf was. There he is, I think. Damn it! Blew myself up. I don't think there's really any game that's better suited to a I don't really think there's a game that's better suited to a map like this than Doom is. Like, but Doom's textures, like, obviously, you know, there's more than just Doom's textures here. But, you know, there's a lot of... I think they made the splash on the rocket launcher green. But yeah, there's a lot of, like, Doom assets in this, like this candelabra and stuff, and a lot of them are very spooky. The map that I was doing was like, more, Yep. More, you know, medieval, like, fantasy. Like, I was eventually gonna have to, download, like, assets. I tried to download, I forget what the texture pack is called, but, like, all of the, like, file names end with O, or begin with O. But like, that, just, like, didn't work. Like, I had a lot of problems with, like, getting Doom Builder to work right last time I tried to do anything. I don't know why. It's like, it was either that, like, the version I was using wasn't very stable, or I was just doing stuff with it that I shouldn't have been doing. I don't know. But, like, it just didn't work out for me. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Here's a new idea. Let's go in here. Go down here. Get the chainsaw. We'll maybe deal with those guys. We'll get the chainsaw and then get out of there. That seems smart. Maybe not. I'm starting to run out of stuff to talk about, which means I'm probably gonna call it quit soon. But, we'll see what we can do. I'm just gonna stop trying to get the chainsaw for now. Damn it. And to think, the U.S. government wanted to give every soldier a grenade launcher. That's real, by the way. There was, a gun that they designed that had, like, essentially, it was essentially a, like, more or less an M16 with, well, no, more or less like a, so basically what it was is it had, like, it fired, what they called, like, smart grenades, and it had, an underslung, M16, but, it, for many, many reasons, it was not, feasible as a, weapon to have for everybody, and it would have been really expensive to make. So basically, what they did is they decided to keep the like smart grenade gun as a thing, and like get rid of the rifle because it was just an M16. And you might or might not know that the thing about a the thing about a rifle that shoots grenades is it's really hard to come up with an excuse for why that's somehow distinct from an explosive bullet. And explosive bullets are a war crime and have been since the 1800s. So they essentially wanted to give everyone a war crime grenade launcher, and succeeded in making them a very common weapon until one day people started to talk about the fact that it was illegal, and then they stopped using them. But they but you know, that's just like, you know, another example of, like, you know, the United States military will do highly illegal things that they can get away with it. And I guess, like, the idea behind banning the like explosive rounds is that it's bad that they explode inside of people. And the, you know, general idea of the smart grenades was, you know, you shoot through a wall and then it explodes when it's like, it explodes when it's through the wall. So if you have somebody standing right inside of the wall, you can, like, if you have somebody right inside of a wall, you can shoot them, right? Well, you can shoot the grenade in there and blow them up. But the problem is that if you can shoot through a wall and explode right inside of a wall, then you can shoot through a guy and explode right inside of a guy, which is my average Friday night, but that's neither here nor there. Like, you know, it was illegal from the beginning, and they knew it was illegal, but they thought they could get away with it, and they did for a while. But yeah, it's like, but, you know, the fact that they wanted to give that out, well, a version of that out as, like, everybody's standard rifle is insane. Anyway, this wad is kicking my ass. I'm gonna stop for now. Bye. Link to download it's in the description.